Hello friends, it's a Costco shopping day and the boys are taking a seat out of the big van, so you know this is a serious shopping trip that's about to happen.
I don't want to.
All right, that's a lot of room for groceries. So today's Costco trip is going to be a little bit different than normal. One, I'm by myself in this huge van. Everett's staying home. It is actually 6:30 at night right now when I'm going to Costco. I can't tell you the last time I went Costco shopping at night. Our Costco is open till 8:30. I checked online because I honestly have not been to Costco at night in years. So I had planned to do a big shopping trip tomorrow with Everett in this big van, which we call Gus the Bus. But Mark and my brother Reggie and my niece Jocelyn and Hunter have decided to go salmon and trout fishing tomorrow, and they need something that can carry bike, so they are taking this van, which means that I needed to get my Costco shopping done tonight because I need the big van for a couple big purchases. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Lauren with This Alaska Life, and I love shopping in bulk. We live in Alaska, groceries are really expensive, but Costco and Sam's Club have always been a happy place to me. Ever since I was a little girl, I remember going to Sam's Club with my parents in Texas and loved getting the samples, loved the things that my parents bought there. I even had a Sam's Club membership when I was at college, and I was that person. I would go and buy things in bulk. When I started dating my husband Mark at college, he thought I was a little bit crazy for shopping at Sam's Club, but I just love getting a good deal, and he really benefited from it because I would take a lot of my stuff and take it over to his apartment and split it with him. He thought it was a little bit strange, but it ended up working out in his favor that I love shopping bulk. Fast forward another few years, we moved back up to Alaska. I was a young mom to two little boys. In the middle of the winter, Sam's Club became my happy place. I just remember loving to go to Sam's Club, take the boys, get a hot dog, look at the clothes, look at the books, you know, all the stuff that I still love doing, but it was an escape for me in the middle of the winter, especially to have a place to go and walk around for an afternoon. And sadly, Sam's Club has closed in Alaska. We no longer have a Sam's Club, so I had to switch over to Costco. So that has led us to where we are today. I love Costco. I love shopping in bulk. I go shopping at Costco about every 7 to 10 days. We buy the majority of our food at Costco, but we also eat the majority of our food at home. We do not eat out very often, so Costco, it makes sense for our family. If you're new here, you will not see me buy a lot of protein. We are a hunting and fishing family. So we have freezers full of fish and game meat that we use to make our meals. So you will not see me buy a lot of protein when I shop at Costco, but I do buy lots of fruits, veggies, share our Alaska prices, and just show you what it's like to shop at an Alaska Costco. So I'm gonna finish driving. It is very smoky right now. There must be a forest fire somewhere nearby. Honestly, the other day we checked, there were like 55 different forest fires somewhere in the state of Alaska, so not too surprising that it is smoky. In case you're wondering, the drive to Costco for me is about 20 minutes. We live right outside of Anchorage, and there are two Costco's in Anchorage. One is about 20 minutes away, one is about 35 to 40 minutes away. So I tend to choose the closer one. There are actually 4 Costco's in the state of Alaska, but I have only ever been to these 2. There is a third one up in Fairbanks. You've probably seen Summers in Alaska and Violet Vlogs go and shop there. And then there is also a Costco down in the capital, which is Juneau, and that serves all of Southeast Alaska. People will often take boats and planes and go and stock up on groceries and then ship it back home with them because groceries can be so expensive out there. You will often see people in Alaska at Costco with trailers that have come from further away, places that don't have Costco, like the Kenai Peninsula, where you see us go to our cabin. Those people don't have Costco, so you will often see people with big trailers stocking up for months worth of things that can last and filling up those trailers and taking them with them to wherever they live that is not near a Costco. Groceries in Alaska are expensive. You have to remember that it takes either a barge, a plane, or a truck to get the food way up here. We are a long ways up here, and so that adds to the cost of things. And we are seeing the inflation just like everybody else up here on things, especially things like dairy, milk, butter, cheese. It's going up really fast. I'm sure there's other things, but those are the ones that stand out in my mind that I have just seen a noticeable difference as I've been shopping the last 6 months. Wow, I've done a lot of talking as I drove today. I guess I just needed to talk. Since I don't have Everett here to entertain me, I guess I just needed to have a conversation with you guys. All right, I'm gonna focus on driving, and I will see you in Costco. All right, I made it to Costco. I'm really interested to see if 6:45 at night is more or less busy than when we come at like 11:30 in the morning. We are gonna do today's Costco shopping in 2 parts because I need some big things. So I'm gonna get those at first, and then we'll take them out to the car and then do round 2. Ooh, Post-it notes are on sale. These are kind of fun, big ones. I feel like those could be used for a lot of things. We're 10 steps in and we're already making random purchases I didn't plan on. I do need more of these. $19.99 for 50. Ooh, I love their recliners. That's cute. $4.29. Now this is what I came for. Bennett needs a new bed. $104 for the frame. And then we also need to get him a new mattress. I cannot tell you how happy I am that they actually have mattresses. The last time I tried to find one, they were having a shortage of them. So I'm just really grateful they have them in stock. Okay, so they have twin mattresses. Let's see, how much is that one? So this mattress is $289, and these mattresses in a box are $179. We've been really happy with these, so I think I'm gonna go with this one. I just realized that Everett's bed actually needs a box spring too. This trip is already exciting. All right, there's one more big item I want to look for before we finish round 1. Bennett is going to be so excited to have a new bed. I have forgotten the last 2 times I've come to Costco because I had Everett and I was shopping, you know, had tons of groceries. I kept forgetting to look for beds, so I didn't even know if they were going to have them. So happy they're here, and he's going to be ecstatic. All right, this is the other purchase I'm going to make today. We have been going to the lake a ton. Now that my kids are getting bigger, we need 2 paddle boards. One just isn't cutting it because they can't ride on the small things that we have anymore, so I'm going to buy a new one of these. Okay, from what I can tell, it is less busy at night. All right, we are $740.44 into this trip. Let's go do round 2 for food. So I feel like our actual shopping trip could go pretty quick tonight because 1, I'm by myself. 2, the store is not very busy. And 3, there's no samples. So we're just gonna zip right through and see what we find. See what's on sale. See what we can stock up on. Ooh, these are really pretty outdoor blankets. They have a hood. How cool is that? Outdoor blanket with detachable hood. We are a few days away from going back to the cabin for a family trip, but this family trip is going to include Mark's sister and her family and Mark's parents. So we will not have to cook every meal, but the meals that we do cook, we will have to cook bigger meals for the whole group. So looking for stuff for that. My mom asked me to grab a couple things for the grandkids that seem to be filtering through her apartment at all the time. And we'll just restock on fruits and veggies. I think I'll make a set of breakfast burritos. These are $9.99. I need some hot dog buns. These are $8.89. I am not seeing what she wants, but I'm gonna get her this for $6.69. Okay, restock on some tomatoes, $6.99. I always try and get apples that are under $2 a pound, which leaves us with Fuji. Look, these Honeycrisp ones, $3.49 a pound. That's really expensive. All right, gotta get my spring mix. $5.49, $5.79. Spinach. $8.99. We have not bought potatoes in a long time. We just planted the last of our potatoes into the garden. So $10.49 for this bag. Grab these for the cabin. $7.99 for two. $8.99 for 2 packs. $2.79. Oranges, $14.99 for 8 pounds. Oh, cherries. Why are they so expensive? $5.99 a pound, $5.49 a pound. I feel like you have to buy them at least once in the summer. Socks, $5.99. All right, you might think that seafood is cheaper in Alaska, but it's not. $379 for 10 pounds of king crab. $379. And now we have some shrimp, $37.99. That doesn't seem too bad for that huge bag. And $59.99 for scallops. $24 a pound, $9 a pound. Just because we live close to it all doesn't mean it's cheap here. Sausages are on sale. I want to try these ones, but they're not included in the sale. And I already have some of these in the freezer, so I'm going to take those to the cabin. But I would like to try the other ones. Too bad they're not included in the sale. I can see why they're sold out, because people are stocking up because they're so good. I'm gonna get some of this to go with some salmon at the cabin. Make something yummy out of that. Grab some of this, $8.69. And this is on sale, $7.89. For a charcuterie board, $12.99. All right, we love these ones. They're on sale for $5.99. I was told that this fried pickle and ranch dip is really good. I need to sample that fried pickle dip before I buy it, so I'm not wasting my money. Box of this to the cabin. $12.89. Last summer they had the fruit packets of oatmeal. Those were so good, but we haven't had them back since. All right, Grandma asked me to get some Nutella on sale. $9.19 for 2 of these. I have not gotten them in the Otter Pops this year. Get those, 80 for $9.99. look tasty. I feel like this packaging changed. $10.99. Okay. So I heard that these are actually decent for you. They're on sale for $7.89. If you follow Flav City here on YouTube, I've only seen a few of his videos, but this is one of the things that he said, if you're gonna have an ice cream, this is a good one. So, not that I can follow all of his recommendations because I don't feel like I can find half the stuff he recommends up here in Alaska, but that was one of his things he said was good. And these are the best chicken nuggets in the world, but the price just keeps going up, 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 up. $21.99 for chicken nuggets. Sausage to make breakfast burritos. I always grab right there, every time, with the sausage. Guess we're going with turkey. $12.39. Okay. All right, eggs, $12.49 for 5 dozen. Ran out of green beans and peas this week. I feel like when in doubt and you don't know what to put with dinner, because usually I have a protein and a starch, add green beans or add green peas. You're good to go. Ooh, they still have the Dad's root beer. That was such a yummy treat on Father's Day. I'll grab one of these. Every once in a while, I'm in the mood for some good ranch. $16.99. Right, I'm grabbing a book for the cabin. I always like to have something to read. I have a hard time finding books though, because I never know what's good, what's appropriate, without doing some research. Well, this is one of our favorite authors, James Patterson and Chris Gabenstein. This is the last audiobook we just listened to. Oh, it's fun to have the pictures. Oh, this is a new one. This is not the one that we read. Let me get these for Bennett. We get lots of books at the library, but sometimes it's fun to just have them as your own. I know he loves that author, so. Work on pickles. $5.49. I cannot tell you the last time I bought Capri Suns. I don't usually buy juice and things like that. We just drink a lot of water, every once in a while some Crystal Light, but I'm in charge of some sack lunches coming up for all the cousins, so I'm gonna grab some Capri Suns to throw in those. Now we are halfway through the summer and we have been doing lots of cousin activities, and I grab what I call it the mom box. It is just a tub and I fill it full of snacks so that when we are out of the house and we need some snacks, we can grab them and go, or I bring it along with us and then everybody can grab a snack out of it whenever they need. Well, it got hit hard these last 2 weeks. If it's just my kids eating it, it lasts longer, but we've been sharing it with lots of friends and cousins, so I need to grab a few snacks and do a restock for the mom box. Wheat Thins are on sale, $6.59. Gonna grab some of those for food storage. Just stand here under the fan for a minute. I'm hot, worn out. I tried these at my sister's house the other day. That's not a fan. They just tasted so fake to me, all the fake sugar. Now these, on the other hand, tasted amazing. but I would eat way too many of them way too quickly, so I'm just gonna pass. And I'm gonna grab some fruit leathers for $14.99. And I'm gonna buy some fruit snacks, $10.99. I think what we had in the mom box. I'm kind of struggling to find anything. I feel like on most things, Kirkland brand is just fine, but when it comes to these granola bars, the chewy ones are far superior. I'm gonna grab these for the cabin. The hope is that they're soft. Mark loves red vines. If you saw our road trip video, you know that I prefer Twizzlers, but the kids seem to like whatever, red vines or Twizzlers, so I'm gonna grab one, but hopefully they're soft. If they're hard, it's a waste of money. I grabbed these as a snack for me last time, and I have really liked them. If I want something just slightly sweet and crunchy. All right, I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I can grab. Oh, they love these. We ran out of these really quick. These are $9.59. It's been a long time since I bought any goldfish. $11.99. I know it's a lot cheaper to buy it like that, but it's so much easier to just have it in a baggie already for this purpose. Oh, again, I just want to stand under this fan. This is the other thing that I saw Flave City suggest. I have not liked the ones that have a bunch of flavoring in them, but I'm gonna grab these as a road trip snack. I think they might be perfect for me, and they're on sale for $6.29. Okay, I think we're good. Chili roasted pistachios. For $15.29. These are good for a road trip. $15.59. Last time I brought the ones that were in the shell, and that was just too hard to open while I was driving, but I think this will be better for the road trip. This cart is getting really heavy. Getting low on these at home. I'm gonna grab some to put in the garage. $9.79. Love them on salads. Guys, this is a big cart of groceries. I knew at the beginning of the summer having the kids home would mean much higher grocery bills, but tonight doing round 1 and 2 really takes the cake. I think this is my biggest Costco trip probably ever. Okay, maybe not ever, but at least in the history of me doing these videos, this is my biggest day ever. Now we get to fit all the groceries in here. Luckily we have, you know, 6 empty seats too that we can fill up if we need to. All right. Trying to decide if we do a haul right here, because I'm not sure I'm gonna wanna haul this all up to the kitchen. All right, I decided because when I get home, it's going to be bedtime and I got to get these beds out and help. I'm gonna do my haul right here, even though I feel exhausted and just wanna get home, but I'm gonna do it right here. So I ended up with tortillas for breakfast burritos. This bread is for my mom. This is for the cabin. We're gonna do those chicken sausages. This is for either breakfast sandwiches or chicken salad sandwiches. My weekly peppers. These are going to the cabin with us. These are for sandwiches. These are for breakfast. I grabbed Lily's Promise. It's a book about Auschwitz. And then these books for Bennett. Of course, you saw the bed. 2 box springs, a paddle board. And then back there, I have some more hangers. I got 2 things of bananas, tomatoes. Here's my second muffin, coffee cake. I did grind some chewy bars. Oop. And some tortellini to eat with fish at the cabin. My weekly spinach for salads and shakes. Pickles. If you're new around here, my family goes through a jar of pickles in about 5 minutes flat if you open them and kids are around. Grab some pistachios. Restocked on cheese. Try these Parm crisps. I am finding one of the hardest things is when I'm road tripping, I get really tired and I don't want to eat a lot of junk, and so sunflower seeds have been really good, but I'm just grabbing some other things so I can have some variety. Grab some Jimmy Dean sausage, 2 of these natural turkey breast for sandwiches at the cabin, potatoes. I forgot to grab my bags and bins out of my other van, so I'm just having to shove things everywhere. All right, some fruit leathers. My mom asked me to grab these. Oh, grapes, some green grapes, apples. Gotta get home quick. Get these peas in the freezer. These meats are really good for a quick charcuterie board. 2 different kinds of cheese for sandwiches, green beans. All right, then we have snacks. I got 2 of these because they're on sale. Pandas, Gold 3 wheat thins. Those will go in the garage for food storage. Mott's fruit snacks. I haven't bought these in months, so Everett will be excited to see those. Some ranch. I splurged and got cherries, pumpkin seeds, my favorite spring mix, and red vines. And then I grabbed some Otter Pops for the boys, so hopefully they'll stay away from these if they can have Otter Pops. And honey bunches of oats. Of course they can have a fudge bar, but the problem is they'll eat them so fast and then I'll be like, ah, I only got 2. I'm putting these on the front seat because I'm gonna have one on the way home. All right, here's what we have on the bottom. Oranges, more honey bunches of oats, more pickles, some oatmeal, Capri Suns, and eggs. And that's the haul. Hi guys! I have to admit, it was a little bit trickier filming today, even though it was less busy. Without having Everett in the cart, I felt like it was more noticeable that I was filming, and I was a little bit more self-conscious. I don't know, it was fine. It worked out, but I did find that I felt like people were like, who's she talking to? Good choice. All right, I stopped at Fred Meyer for gas. Right now it's $5.45, $5.65, $5.75. I have a 30 cents off a gallon here and it expires today or tomorrow, so I figured this would be a good place even though I was at Costco. So just filling up on the way home. All right, we got it down to $5.15. The boys were watching our video from last summer and I almost like choked on my smoothie this morning when I saw that gas was like $3.42 last summer. That feels like a lifetime ago. I could hardly believe it. All right, there we go. It's an expensive night in the Hamm household. All right, this is why Bennett needed a new bed. If you can't tell, this box spring has been just destroyed on this side. It just is like flattened. Not sure how it happened, but it happened. So it's out here. Can you tell they were excited? Thanks for helping, boys. I feel like I hit the jackpot tonight having Mark and all the boys here to help bring things in and unload the car. The thing they're most excited about is the new paddleboard. Oh, but here's Miss Luna. Hello. Hello, sweet girl. You comfy? She loves this dip in the couch cushion. If she's not in the tree over there, this is another one of her favorite spots. Hi, sweet girl, my hands are full. Oh, you want to check out my groceries? Okay. Give them an inspection. All right, I'm back home. The groceries are almost all put away.
Mom, you had to do 2?
I had to do 2. It was a big shopping trip. So our total for the second round of shopping was $531.92. Ew.
And
if you combine that with my first trip into the store, which was $740.44, that makes our grand total $1,272.36.
that's how much dollars had to spend. That was probably the biggest shopping trip yet.
I think it was, for sure. Thank you so much for coming shopping with me at Costco today. We are so grateful for each and every one of you that chooses to watch our videos. We could not be more grateful for you. We love you, and we'll see you again real soon for more of This Alaska Life.
Yeah!
Yeah.
And hit the subscribe button in the bell. That's how you subscribe.
Sure, we'd love to have you subscribe. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Mwah! Mwah!
Bye.
I bet they're blowing you kisses back. trying to lock me out?
Yeah, turn the camera.